Your mind is probably crowded with thoughts about what has happened to you and your loved one, as well as from the information shared in this video so far. It's a lot to adjust to and to comprehend, I know. During this time, and later, you'll probably experience normal emotional stages that include mourning and grief. Although the grieving process is different for everyone, it's common to experience denial and disbelief, followed by sadness, anger, bargaining, and finally, acceptance. It's natural and important to grieve the way things were before the injury. You may feel overwhelmed or try to go on like nothing has changed. Everyone copes with these feelings in different ways. Don't be surprised if your relationships with family and friends are tested. With time and support, you'll begin to adjust to the challenge of brain injury and understand your new normal. At the Trauma Care Center, you may find initial support from a chaplain on staff or from your own religious or spiritual leaders. Private or group counseling and support groups may also help. This is a critical time to network among your personal community. Almost everyone finds that they have a friend or a relative who knows someone who's been through something similar, who can give you advice and support. This is not the time to be a hero. Ask for help from your church, neighbors, and your colleagues. Once your loved one is stabilized and you have an initial understanding of their condition, it's time to begin planning for what comes next.
The case manager or financial representative here at the hospital will help you understand your options for payment, depending on health care coverage, workers' compensation, Medicare or Medicaid benefits, or private pay options you may have.
As you navigate the complex requirements for your loved one's recovery, it's a good idea to appoint one family member or close friend to serve as a point person. This worked very well for our family. This person can work with the case manager to negotiate the maze of insurance and government organizations that may impact your loved one's case and reimbursements. But be sure this is a person who can follow through on gathering everyone's questions, getting them answered, and not taking no for an answer when something important is at stake. They should also keep a notebook for taking notes, writing down answers to questions from the patient's healthcare team, and also noting important milestones or setbacks, so you can either report to the doctor, but also help the patient achieve the maximum recovery possible. Even though my doctors told me it would be a long time, I was still unprepared for how long the road to recovery would be. So as you consider the options available, think about these questions. Can any family member or members assist you with caregiving? Can friends or family take turns? Is any close friend or family member retired, working part-time, or able to take time off from work and other commitments to help? Or do your options include hiring a live-in caregiver if necessary? Are there friends, neighbors, church and community group members who can form a support team or help with fundraising? Do you have someone you can count on who has good access and knowledge of basic computer skills and the internet to receive emails, join online support groups, or communities that provide a collective volunteer database and calendar?
Many states have tax-funded offices to support people with disabilities. Check with your county and state to see what resources they offer, such as online directories for expert personal care attendants, specialized transportation services, and even advocates who can help your loved one get back to work if possible. Empower yourself as much as possible by checking out local support groups and statewide and nationally recognized brain injury organizations, such as the one I represent, Brain Injury Association of America, or others, including the American Heart Association and the American Stroke Association. They offer helpful tools and checklists you can find right online. Be somewhat wary of random internet surfing of topics related to brain injury. Instead, rely on websites for these reputable organizations that have already consolidated information in a helpful way.
Recovery from the initial trauma of your loved one's brain injury takes time, but many people who have brain injuries go on to lead fulfilling lives. It's essential to stay motivated and get the support you need. It's important for family members to take care of themselves too. Try to take turns at the trauma care center so that you can get some rest. Lack of sleep can make your stress far worse and put you at risk for getting sick. Take a brisk walk or continue hobbies like knitting or crossword puzzles to briefly take your mind off what's happened. That way you'll have better focus. No one impacted by brain injury ever gets over it. But as the months and years go by, you will cope and adjust. The best way to make a healthy adjustment is to keep an open mind during every step of the process and to never give up hope. Take advantage of all the therapeutic opportunities, talk about your feelings and concerns, and meet with other people and families who have been through this. They can help you. Healthcare continues to evolve so that patients with even the most devastating brain injuries can live comfortably. Our part, yours and mine, remains the same. As participants in a family or friendship that involves someone with a brain injury, we can only do our human and personal best. And I used to tell everyone, including my kids, I'm only one mommy doing the very best that I can. We need to encourage, support, and care for the person we love while taking good care of ourselves, which I know is not always easy. You're going to be surprised, the stuff that you're made of. You are resilient. I leaned on every ounce of strength I had, and you can too. I know you can. I fully believe in the power of faith, family, of friends, hope, and love. They brought my family to the great place that we're at today, and they will for you too.
We hope this video has been helpful and will continue to be as you watch it again and share it with friends and family members. Refer to the print or online companion booklet as a handy tool to help you remember definitions and helpful websites. Thank you for watching. We wish you all the best toward the most fulfilling life possible for your loved one and your family.